Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Greatness Quest. I'm Trevor Crane and I help people take their business and their lives to the next level. And I got a question for you. What's going to happen when you fail? You know, when you set a goal and you don't get it, how are you going to deal with that disappointment? How are you going to feel with that discouragement? And it doesn't matter. When you set a goal, whatever it is, whatever dream you've got, I guarantee you that you're going to have obstacles show up. Like, that is a fact. So when they come in, you know, how are you going to deal with them? Now, I would challenge you that every setback is a set up for your success. So, you know, I know that a lot of people who have success, like, they can't wait to tell you about it, right? They'll show you their bank statement. They can't wait to show you the spreadsheet and give you the proof of it and say, like, look at that, I made millions of dollars. Well, I'm going to prove to you that I have had my own financial challenges. I'm going to share with you my final decree of my bankruptcy, where I filed a $2.2 million bankruptcy. Now, you know, I'm not very proud of that at the time, but I came to realize that it was something that freed me up and that all the challenges I went through actually made me stronger. So let me give you the 3 things that can help you deal with disappointment, discouragement, setbacks, whatever you say they are. Number 1, get it out. You know, when you have the emotion, when you're going through it, like, be authentic. Tell the truth. You know, if you're sad, cry. You know, if you're happy, laugh. If you're mad, scream, get angry, you know, and be real about it. Like, so too often people are like giving it the stiff upper lip, you know, like, oh, it doesn't bother me. And bull crap, you know, it does bother us, you know, so be authentic about where you are. Number 2, and I had to do this major time when I was going through my 2 years of going through all these challenges when it came to this bankruptcy. But number 2 is develop a belief that you're guided. I mean, good God, that saved my life right there. That everything has a reason, that we may not know it now, but there is a purpose to this. And if you don't know it yet, then that's fine. You just get to keep looking for it, which leads us into number 3. Like, a great question that you can ask yourself is, what's the gift in this? You know, when you ask that question, it takes a potential challenging situation, can turn it around, and actually you get to create the powerful meaning. I mean, you know, instead of this being a story about why you don't succeed or what held you back, you can transform it into a story of struggle that became the progress that you needed, that these were required steps for your success. And I don't know about you, but I found that in every situation in my life. I don't care how hard the challenge was, it actually set me up to become a better man, to become a better leader, a better father, to have a better business. I mean, when my daughter's going in the wrong direction, and I don't know if you have kids, but don't you want to sometimes stop them from running into danger, and then just kind of get them on a different trajectory and set them off on their success? And actually, all these setbacks and challenges that we have it's the pressure that we need to go ahead and succeed. It takes tremendous pressure to create a diamond. And I would challenge you that there is a way you can take every one of the setbacks that's gonna come up, every obstacle that you're gonna face, and turn it into the story about your success. Now, today I'm coming to you from my neighborhood. You know, it snowed here in northern New Jersey, and I'm a boy from Arizona. I lived in Florida for a long time. We got hot and dry and hot and wet at those 2 different places. And I get to this is my house, you know? I've got everything today that I've ever wanted. I've got a passionate relationship with my wife and my soulmate. I've got a great relationship with my daughter, and I'm looking there. I even have a snowman at my house. This is awesome. So I just say that I wouldn't give up any one of the challenges that I've had in my life, not one problem, because it's helped create who I am, and it's actually set me up to help people. You know, a couple years after I filed my bankruptcy, I actually had a client who was suicidal, and they were so scared about the challenges they were going through because they had some debt and they had a financial responsibility that they felt like they couldn't keep up with. And by the way, I want to share with you one thing about this bankruptcy. I shared this with my wife the other day. She didn't even understand this, and it was that $2.2 million for me was a day that I realized I made $2.2 million. you know, to tell the truth, to get it out, the emotions out, to believe that I was guided was all fine. To find the gift in it, I mean, I could find a gift in it, but it was the realization that for me to go out and earn again, like to go out and start a new company, a new business, and to take my life and start to make money, that next $100,000 wasn't mine. I was going to go ahead and pay it to someone else. In fact, the next $1 million that I made, I went out and make another $1 million. No, that's not mine. I would have to give that to someone else. So, you know, for $2.2 million, and then the interest keeps stacking up. And so I realized that it would take me years, I don't know, multiple years, 2, 3, 5, 10 years to go ahead and pay that debt off. So I started to realize that the freedom that our law, great America, like allows us to go ahead and when we get into a situation like that to file a bankruptcy, that it was one of the greatest gifts of my life, that I could go ahead and write off and get that final decree. And I remember the day that happened for me. You know, I had, that was the day I made $2.2 million, one of the greatest gifts I've ever received. And I don't want anybody to go through a bankruptcy. It's awful. I felt awful. I wouldn't recommend it. But, you know, I'm grateful for the gifts that it's given me, and I'm grateful to be able to share this with you. So go out and have your own greatness quest. Take your life to the next level. Remember, as long as you're alive, you have the power to rise. So eyes up, chest up, step up, go out and go get some. Good to see you next week.